Join the Union Discord server today. Link will be down below in the description. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to yet another Kingdom Hearts series character files video where we cover your favorite and most beloved characters from the Kingdom Hearts franchise. We are going to be covering another character from the Birth by Sleep trio, the Wayfinder trio today. Like I said last video, we're going to be covering Terra's story, Dark and Void. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. It was darkness, just darkness. Well, no, not even darkness. If Aqua sank into the realm of darkness, then where had I been? Did I even exist? I'm sure I know I existed, but I have no idea where I was. I was imprisoned behind Xehanort, but my consciousness, my heart, was sealed away. So where was my heart? It wasn't in darkness, so maybe it was just in a world of nothingness. A world without darkness or light. You can't have light without darkness, and you can't have darkness without light. It was somewhere like that. I wasn't asleep like Ven was. It wasn't the realm of sleep. I wasn't dreaming. I was just in a world of nothingness, and that void became pain and sorrow and anger that rushed over me. All I could do was ripe in its grasp. Maybe that place was like the world where Unverse came from, a void that only takes in grief and suffering, a world where hope and joy could never exist. The void was like the darkness, but also not. Nothing could spring forth from there, and all I could do in that world is wait. I can no longer remember what I thought, what I did. In that world, I just waited. No, that's not quite right. I believed in our promise. Even now, I still think about it. About whether the power of darkness is really so detestable. I mean, right before my eyes is that boy I entrusted the Keyblade to, all grown up, and he controls the darkness while still being part of the light. So why wasn't I able to? And then, there was the heart that nestled close to mine. There, it continued to quietly encourage me. If he hadn't been there, I wouldn't be here now, standing in front of his grave. Master, did you forgive me? Or maybe I haven't been forgiven yet and I'm only still here so I can atone. I know there are no answers to my questions and no one has to forgive me for my sins. Even entertaining the thought of being forgiven is so presumptuous of me, a weakness. Terra, Ven, let's have tea. Aqua smiled brightly and Ven turned to look at me. Those two have probably forgiven me, but I still can't forgive myself. Terra? Aqua peered up at me, looking slightly anxious. I was careful not to sigh, but exhaled softly, and then I smiled. You know, I wouldn't mind cake if it's not too sweet. It has been a while since I made a galactic caramel pound cake. I want strawberry jam tarts, Ven grinned up at Aqua. Those were the master's favorite, although Terra never liked them much. Aqua laughed softly and then her face fell slightly. From now on, we'll always carry the burden of grieving for our master. But we're not alone. The three of us can look up at the night sky once more. We can look for falling stars, and from now on, we'll always be together. Terra's story, Dark and Void. A very nice story from Terra. I really enjoyed this. You got a perspective of what it kind of felt like, or what it seemed to be like being imprisoned, being a heart that was imprisoned by Xehanort. It was nothing. He had nothing there but his emotions. I like that he acknowledges that Riku was able to wield both darkness and light and still be on the light side, but why wasn't he able to? Maybe Terra will be able to in the future. Maybe that's possible. Maybe that's something that Riku can teach to Terra. Towards the ending of this, they kind of sync up with what the ending of Aqua's character file was kind of like, which I really like that little detail. Terra definitely still feels a lot of regret, and he still doesn't really forgive himself even. It was a little weird seeing like a happier Terra actually in Limit Cut. It felt kind of awkward. Am I the only one that thinks that? I wouldn't mind seeing more of that. I guess I just gotta get used to it. But that happy Terra, according to this character file from what it seems, was kind of a facade. I mean, I'm sure he is happy to be back together with his friends and he's happy to see Riku. However, it seems like he still has so much regret and so much, I guess, weight still on him, because I'm sure he knows very well that he was a big reason that Xehanort was able to fulfill a lot of his plans. Of course, Sora put a stop to the major plan, but the fact that Xehanort got even that far to begin with was because of Terra. And yeah, of course, if he didn't get Terra, he would have moved on to someone else, probably Xehanort. But still, like, Terra knowing that, he probably like feels a lot of guilt about that and can't forgive himself for it. But hopefully he comes to terms with that throughout the games, and it seems like he's slowly starting to come to terms with what he did and is just willing to move on. He wants to atone, which has been a big word throughout a lot of character files, especially in like Ansem, Vexen's, and Yenzo's. The word atonement seems to be a powerful word going forward. I'm guessing that's going to be a lot of characters' drive to be in the next saga. But that's going to be about it for today's video though. If you guys enjoyed, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or a family member. The next character file is going to be Ventus's. His story is called Fragments of the World. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below telling me what you think about all of this. What do you think of Terra's character? What do you think of this character file, etc, etc. I would love to read what you guys have in mind. And last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.